Hi, this is A. Wishing. That ain't even tells it like a TIL. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up and consider subscribe. Topic I'm going to talk to you about is Celebrity Roundup. And this week's Celebrity Roundup, I'll be talking about Jeezy announcing he's made an investment in Uber. I also will be talking about Cardi B testifying. I also will be talking about Lil Nas X getting arrested and his response after his release. I also will be talking about Tamar and her drama and also be talking about um Bryson Tiller says he's only making music to feed his family. Those are just some of the topics that I'll be talking about and this week's Celebrity Roundup. Like I said, Jeezy said that this came from the Jasmine brand. He said this last week. He said Jeezy announced his partnership with Uber after driver took him 10 hours of 10 hours away to his tour date to get set up and give a 101 freeway ride. And so the driver who did with Uber, from what I can read, that driver took him 110 miles away from where he was supposed to be rehearsing for his tour dates. And so he decided to sign up with Uber after he complained about the driver and set up to give away 100 free rides, I guess, to come to his concert. But anyway, that was real nice of him and stuff like that. So that's all I have on that story. Like I said, Cardi B had Cardi B had got on the court TV yesterday. I saw a little clip of it where she testified against that woman, and I didn't see the first day, but I saw yesterday, and she was saying that she wanted her privacy, and she was going to the clinic because she was pregnant. And she was going to check herself in, and she said the security guard recognized her and started running after her and hollering, "Cardi B, Cardi B." And she said she told the lady that she don't do that, and I guess she was kind of rude to the lady. I saw a little bit of the lady testifying too that they had a repeat on court TV of what happened earlier that day, and I saw what that woman said when she did because she was a fan and she saw Cardi B and she hollered Cardi B's name, and Cardi B, she said Cardi B was rude to her and told her she don't get no autographs to the blanks. And so she was saying they got to arguing and fussing and fighting verbally first, and then she said something about Cardi B scratched her or pushed her or something. And so some people on the internet thinking the woman just trying to get a free grab and some money off of Cardi B. Now I can look at it both ways, and I am. Cardi B was wrong for being rude. All she could have said, "Well, ma'am, I don't give autographs right now. Only give autographs during my tour or concert." Day. She could have said it like that. And the security guard was wrong because I was a security guard in 2008, and I was there for about a year. And the main thing they told us is to greet the customer is to greet the customer, give the customer directions to whatever facility they are looking for. And the main thing they told us was don't harass the customers, don't ask the customers for any information, not unless they're giving it to you. And the only thing you're supposed to ask the customer when they come in the building, what site are they going to or what building they going to. Other than that, you shouldn't be. So I think that woman was trying to make up for getting fired, but she was wrong because as a security guard, she wasn't even supposed to come at Cardi B that way. She's supposed to tell Cardi B, uh, you go up the floor, something, something, and that's where the place is at. Where you trying to go is on is on is on the elevator. You have to go to floor 2 or floor 3. That's all a security guard is supposed to do is give the person directions and not harass the person. That's the first thing they told us when I was in security guard training. So that woman was wrong and Cardi B was wrong for Cardi B was wrong for coming back and attacking her like that. But like she said, the woman told her you can't come in my building, which was wrong on the security guard. Cardi B was there on a different mission, and the security guard was wrong Now, like I said, Cardi B was wrong for answering back, but that security guard was all her wrong because she didn't follow instructions of how she was trained, and that's why she got fired. And I think she's trying to get a quick bag out of Cardi B myself and stuff like that. Uh, uh, I'll put that. Like I said, I saw it on TV, so I didn't take too many notes. I'm going by memory, so I'm kind of paraphrasing some of the stuff. But that's what I got from the court TV yesterday on the TV. On another note, on another note, I was gonna say something. Let me pause this and find this clip. This is what I was gonna talk about. Last week, they showed I saw it on Twitter, a little clip of little Nas X walking down the street in his underwear. And I said, what's going on with him? Is he high, drunk or something? And then they say later on, they couldn't show the full video because I said later on, the residents of that area that he was in, it was a suburban area. They called the police on him because he acted crazy and stupid. I think it was in the Hollywood Hills or Van Nuys or someplace like that. But it was like a big suburban district in California. And so they say when the police got out there, he got acting all crazy to the police, and then he tried to, I think they say he assaulted one of the police officers, and he had got out of his underclothes and was walking off it. And I was saying, what's going on with him? And then they say the police arrested him for assault because he tried to assault a police officer, or hit a police officer, or something like that. So I'm gonna read to you what I got from. I think I got this from the neighborhood talk, and let me kind of zoom this up. Let me zoom it up a little bit. Well, I think I can read it from here. Let me see if I can. Okay, I zoomed it up now. It says update. Lil Nas X arrested for obstructing an officer following his early morning Los Angeles incident that resulted in him being hospitalized. They knew he was on drugs, but they didn't know what kind of drugs he was on, so they took him to the hospital just to see what was going on. And then it says, yeah, I got this from there. It said neighbors, the unfortunate Lil Nas X is now reportedly in custody at the Van Nuys jail after being tackled with a misdemeanor from the incident in Los Angeles this morning. As we previously reported, Nas X was spotted in Ventura Boulevard. I'm glad I read this, so I collected myself. Ventura Boulevard, walking around in his underwear and cowboy boots and singing and dancing and acting with witnesses that recorded everything after multiple reports of a man parading around in his underwear. Police came and Lil Last X was charged at them after getting completely nude in a tussle. They got they got the paramedics to take him to the local hospital. And that's what I kind of paraphrased a few minutes ago. And then yesterday he did an update, so I'm gonna read to you what he said on his update. had that clip too, but I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. If not, I'll paraphrase what he said, but I can't seem to find the clip right now. But he said, he came out on, I saw the little clip on Twitter, and then I thought I had got it from the neighborhood truck, but I guess I didn't. He said, girls, something like girls, uh, I mean, she gonna be all right. She gonna be all right. That was a really traumatizing thing for she. And I said, oh, when he started calling himself she. And anyway, he said he's gonna be all right and stuff like that. And the reports are saying that he got to go to substance abuse for 6 months and do some other stuff. They let him out yesterday. He was letting everybody know that he was all right and he was gonna be doing okay and stuff like that. And I also want to talk about Spirit Airlines. They're talking about that they're gonna have to either rebuild or close down and shut down because they're not doing too good of a business. And the CEO was talking about because of the high inflation, and they're not getting a lot of things with people traveling now. So they might have to close down. I'm paraphrasing that for Spirit Airlines. Last but not least, last but not least, I'm going to talk about Tamar and her drama. And I'm gonna pause this video and I'll be right back. I found it this past weekend. Picture was coming out, I think Saturday night, Sunday morning, about Tamar was helping a personality YouTuber, Funky Dineva, celebrate his birthday. And they showed pictures of them going out Saturday night and stuff like that. And then Sunday morning, woke up, Tamar had this statement out, and I'm going to read to you. Some of you probably have already seen it and stuff like that, but if not, I'm going to read it to you, and I'm going to zoom this up too. It says, Tamar Braxtion, I've struggled to write this, but everyone keeps calling me, and honestly, I can't even really talk anymore. I am so weak. I almost died Sunday. I found almost died Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood from my friend with a face injury. As as the day goes by, it gets as the day goes by, the worse it gets. I fractured my nose, lost some teeth and mobility. The way I took look at it, we the way I look at life now is totally different. As my health is on the mend and my mental journey begins. Pray, pray for me, really don't even know what to say. And and I was feeling sorry for Tamar. I said, ooh, that's a shame. And then after people read this and they saw Funky Dineva in the video, they were saying, do you know what happened to Funky Dineva? You know what happened to Funky Dineva? He said, no, he don't know what happened to that woman. I saw a few clips of other YouTubers talking about it. Then I also went and watched it on his channel. And he said he didn't know exactly what happened to Tamar. He said it was all partying, having a good time. They all drove back to Tamar's house. And say after Tamar got inside the house, he drove off. And so I'm just paraphrasing what he said. And so everybody was saying, what's going on? What's going on? And then yesterday, or I think it was yesterday, or either, yeah, I think it was yesterday, it was all over the internet. What's going on with Tamar? What's going on with Tamar? And Tamar had came out with some kind of video saying that some type of video saying that she was, yeah, it's right here. Tamar Braxton has an announcement. She said, Tamar Braxton, but it's a shame. Tamar Braxton, and she said, she said, I have something to tell you. I have something to tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all later. And then that's when she came out And then when she came out with a video talking about she's gonna do an EP and come out in September, and she had all of her friends in there because it was rumors that people was thinking because she was with that Mercedes guy from Love and Hip Hop, they was having some kind of little relationship or something going on, and that was not it. So when people found out that she did all of this just to just to get interest in her EP and her video. People were mad. They were saying that the Sheen Tamar got up, and a lot of YouTubers were mad, and a lot of people were mad. I was kind of on the fence too, and I was saying, well, I hope Tamar get better. I hope nobody do nothing to Tamar. And then fucking Dineva came out, and I'm gonna read what he said. And he said he didn't want nobody to know that he was in. That he didn't want nobody to think that he was in the scene with Tamar too. He knew nothing about it. And then this is exactly what he said. He said, when I get through reading Tamar Braxton down to the ground, I don't want to hear nothing. And this is what he said. Here it is. I got ate up alive on my birthday weekend, and the whole while there was nothing wrong with Miss Tamar Blank. Now she done released this tired blank music video for this raggedy EP that don't nobody want. And because I'm in the video, people are going to think I was a part of the PR stunt. I was collateral damage in a I was collateral damage in a too big PR stunt. Hey Tamar Braxton, you ain't even gonna try to clear any of this up and tell these people I didn't do anything to you and stuff like that. And so I checked online all day yesterday, and there was no response. There was no response from Tamar. So so I hope everything goes all right. That's all I have for this video. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a TI is. I am out.